Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in. I'm here to do a general love reading. Right now, we have some pretty romantic astrology happening. First of all, we have the moon in Leo, which is very playful, very passionate, very creative energy. We have Mars in Cancer, so of course, the heart-centered water sign. Mercury and Venus retrograde in Pisces. We get dreaminess and fantasy. We also have the sun in Leo, in Aries, pardon me, fire sign, fellow fire sign to Leo, but it's also about passion. Now, it can feel like not a lot is happening in your love life right now because Mercury and Venus are retrograde in Pisces. They retrograded back through Aries into Pisces, but it's not going to stay that way for long. Mars is also going to be moving into Leo at the end of Aries season. So that fiery action taking passionate energy shall return. But for the time being, it can feel like a lot's happening in the 5D. A lot of dreaminess, a lot of kind of going within and feeling all of the feels. Not necessarily the time of taking action, but more of the time of revisiting the dreams and the feelings. This is going to be a general love reading for anybody, any sign. You'll know if you resonate with it. That said, you don't have to resonate with everything I say. In fact, you won't, because it is a general reading. So take only what applies to you as it does, if it does, and leave the rest behind. It's a love reading, so the energy can be vice versa as well. Keep that in mind. I could be picking up a lot stronger on the person you're dealing with. You'll know that as well. After the reading, I want to make an announcement that I'm very excited about, different things to do with the channel and what's coming next. I'm super excited to share that news with you guys. I'll timestamp the announcement in the description box below. All right, we're going to be taking a look at the person coming in toward you. Could be a person that you have on your mind. Keep in mind what I said about the energies being vice versa. From the romance angels, let's see what's going on in the situation and with this person. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is like feeling trapped, right? Like nothing can move forward. They can't get out of where they are. You can't. Maybe the relationship's in that place. I always like to note that this looks like a unicorn that's being held back behind this fence, like it can't get free. The magic can't happen. And then heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Maybe that's part of freeing themselves. That fence is standing. You know what's interesting, though, is that this unicorn could jump free of that fence. It's pretty low, but they're not. Okay. Let's go to the Amore Psyche. This could be some of the more physical or sexual components in this connection. Let's see. Heart-to-heart conversations. There we go. Taking the plunge, right? That's taking things deeper. This character here is skinny dipping. They don't want absolutely anything between them and the feel of the experience. It's all the way to the bottom. Heart-to-heart conversations. And then we have balance and unity. Strong Libra energy coming through. On the 13th of April, we have a full moon in Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. And it is also about a time of release when we're dealing with full moons for yourself. Interesting. Get a moon card. First quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. So this person needs to confess something. They need to tell you how they feel. I don't know what that means yet, of course, but we have balance and unity here. Okay. Let's get into the reading. I'm going to start with the lights here. We'll do astrology at the end. Let's see, what are they thinking about? What's going on? We have Temperance. Sagittarius is major arcana. Temperance is about patience and that balance and unity. It's about like two very unlikely things coming together in a harmonious way. So it's like somehow they want to bring a sense of peace into this situation. Interesting. It's also a card about patience. All right. How do they feel? Something bothering them. It's their own mind. Five of Swords. In this particular depiction of the Five of Swords, look at all that coral. The crows are screaming right into his mind. This person has something they need to talk to you about. And it's driving them a little batty here. All right. I was going to say, what actions do they want to take? And the Sun came forcing its way out of the deck. Leo's major arcana. Again, remember what I said. Mars direct in Leo on the 18th, I believe. The Sun is happiness. It's illumination. It's freedom. Free yourself. Look how free that looks. This is my Woodstock version of the Sun card. Okay, it's happiness. What an odd reading so far. All right, let me see the energy surrounding them. This is where you could appear, but not necessarily. What is even the cards are behaving strangely. We have the Page of Swords, the curious little monkey card. This is looking, observing, studying. Could be communication as well, but it didn't jump. And I noticed that, right? Because we still have this Five of Swords and Temperance here. Okay, let me see the energy surrounding them. This is where you could appear, but it can be a furthering of their actions. We get the Five of Wands. Look at all the fives. The Five of Wands is energetic dissonance. It's like they definitely have something that they want to engage in with you. They've got something to say. Honor your feelings in taking the plunge. Why is it coming through this way, though? The Five of Wands is being at odds with yourself, too. Okay. What's in the challenge? The Seven of Pentacles, Earth energy. The Seven of Pentacles is time, energy, and investment put into a situation. Look at the roots underground. It's like this is with patience, something that's been like brewing or growing for a long time. It's investment. Potential outcome. The Knight of Wands. This is freedom. The Knight of Wands is Aries energy, and it is all about exploration and fun and joy. It's like the Knight of Wands doesn't really get overly concerned about what's going to happen when they get where their passion is leading them to go. That's why he gets the reputation of being the player, but really, he's just overly enthusiastic. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius here, but we have taking the plunge, and that's the Knight of Wands. He's like, heck, I'm going in. I'm just doing it. Temperance is about patience. So let's see what's happening. Why do they have temperance on their mind? It's like they're running out of patience. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Queen of Pentacles is very balanced, very mature, very capable energy. Okay, let's have one more. Very solid. What's going on here? And then I see the Eight of Cups, water energy. The Eight of Cups is my emotional pilgrimage. It's the card about having the courage to go after the Ten of Cups, the completion into the unknown to find what's missing. And then I see the Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius energy, Leo and Aries as well. But see, this is walking towards a sense of balance, like getting free of what? They're walking away from somebody here. Let me see the Five of Swords in the heart. Oh, the Ace of Wands, the heart starter. That's interesting. It's pretty hard to ignore the Ace of Wands. It's passion, it's Mars energy, it's excitement, it's inspiration. It's definitely sexual energy. Okay. Why is the Ace of Wands? And why? Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Mr. Good Intentions. The Knight of Pentacles, that goes for me with these seeds that have been planted. Slow and steady. It's building towards something solid. What a confusing... Okay. Why the Sun? Let me see the Sun. Taking the plunge in their actions. Oh my gosh, what? We have the Tower. Aquarius is major arcana. Check this out. Aquarius and Leo, opposite signs, coming out together here. The Tower is sudden change. It's what happens when we get trapped in the fives like this. The universe sends in a rescue, a help, in the form of sudden change. But it's freedom too. So whatever it is, and we're going to go a bit deeper into this Eight of Cups, find out, because they're certainly waiting on something here. And then comes the freedom. What's the Tower? And it's taking so long. Oh, that's why. The Knight of Pentacles in the heart with the Ace of Wands. It's taking so long. And the Five of Swords. What? Come on. We have Justice. Libra's major arcana. You guys, we have, oh no, there's that full moon too, right? So that could be about timing. You guys, we have Justice, the Tower, and the Sun in the actions. That's incredible. Now, justice is also about karmic justice. It's about the universe, like I said, intervening. Because whoever they are, this is about them getting what they deserve. Balance and unity. Interesting. Okay. So maybe that's why the patience. Now, this is Archangel Michael, too. This is the soulmate angel operating behind the scenes to realign things that maybe were going off in a way they shouldn't have. That's quite possible for a lot of you. Every time I see temperance in that context, I picture a Midsummer Night's Dream with the Shakespearean chorus above, like realigning things. Okay, I just saw the moon. Interesting. Let me see the Five of Wands and the energy around them. Look, the moon now is on the bottom. What? It's the Sun. And that is in the actions, but why the Five of Wands? Why the Five of Wands? It's definitely freedom. You know what's so interesting? I always love this Sun card because that's a little boy out there on a spring-loaded horse. Perfectly cut grass, a fence, a beautiful sunny day. It's safety and freedom. So what is this Five of Wands? Those are feelings. I mean, that's a lot of pent-up passion. It's almost frustration. Like, what is taking so long? And then we have the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Well, look at all the water we have right now. The Knight of Cups is my poet of the tarot. He's Romeo. Very sweet, very, very romantic. Could be coming in with an offer. See, they got free of something. But anyway, this is taking the plunge. So again, I'm not sure what the Five of Wands is. It's carrying through as a bit of maybe resistance. The Knight of Cups and the Star on the bottom of the deck. Aquarius is major arcana. The Star comes after the Tower, which is right here. And then this is what comes next. This is the dream, the hope. Can I see the Seven of Pentacles in the challenge? This could be plans that they were making to free themselves. Because right out of that comes the Knight of Wands. Let me see. Yeah, it could be the Four of Pentacles. Look at how close, like how tight he's holding on to those bills. It's a bit of a feeling of insecurity. This could have been about money for them. Part of this. because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. And then the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. A brand new beginning. The Knight right here is who holds that ace. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Passion and emotion. Fire and water. Let me see the Ace of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles. Taking the plunge. Taking the plunge, indeed. It's the Ten of Cups. Now, it could be that this person knows that once they free themselves from whatever's happening here and take the plunge, it's all the way in, right? Ten of Cups, that's the waterfall. And that's what the Ace of Cups leads to. Whatever fills those cups for you, love, family, creativity, sex, joy, marriage, the Hierophant. The Ten of Cups and the Hierophant is family, it's marriage. Can I see the Knight of Wands? Hermit, Virgo's major arcana. Interesting. We had a super powerful full moon in Virgo in the middle of March. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but the Hermit is very wise. This is somebody who goes within to only consult their own hard-earned wisdom and where their path is leading them to go. And then they're going to take action. These are very combating energies. Get that in this person. It's like a sense of play versus a sense of wisdom. Can I see the Hermit? Wow. Six of Wands, fire energy, Leo energy. The Six of Wands is happiness, it's freedom. It is a celebration. And Five of Wands, it's being the victor of some kind of struggle. I really need to figure out what that is, and we shall. But yeah, inside themselves, it's like, I can do this. I want this. I see the Chariot. That's your major arcana, Cancer. Or why did I say that? You could be a Cancer. Oh, I was reading. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. You could be any sign so far. But we do have strong Cancer energy, Mars in Cancer. Right. That's why Mars in Cancer. Knight of Wands taking action. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is all about clarity and communication and truth. Three aces, all new beginnings here. Let's get one more. In the major arcanas, we have Cancer, we have Leo, we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Libra. Very strong Leo. Let's see the Knight of Wands with the Hermit. Okay. We have the Emperor, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy for me as a reader. And Aries too. And the Ten of Cups. Divine Masculine. This is husband, father. It's commitment. One more with that Emperor. Honor your feelings. Oh, it's the Empress. We have Venus and Mars here. The Empress is divine. Look, you guys. Divine feminine. And then the Seven of Wands. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7 of Wands. In this particular Seven of Wands, there is a couple up there on that cliffside. She's holding on to his leg, like bracing it for strength so that he can fight off whatever that Five of Wands is. Let's get a different deck and find out what that is. Let's go back to the lights here for a minute. What is the Five of Wands? Cups and the Devil. The Five of Cups is like sadness about the past. It's looking back with remorse. What did they have to free themselves from? Capricorn's major arcana with the Devil. Interesting, because we had the Chariot on underneath, Cancer, Capricorn in opposition. Lots of opposition showing up. No wonder this feels so like that. But anyway, the devil can be about the past. It can be about toxic thought patterns. It can be about things that keep us trapped, difficult lessons learned. Can I see the Eight of Cups? What are they leaving behind? The Seven of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands? Because that's the blocking here. Who is this Queen of Wands? Free yourself. It's the King of Wands. How interesting. And then the Devil. The King and the Queen of Wands are a very interesting couple. But what I feel is that this person coming in toward you has changed in some way. Let me get one more. The King and the Queen of Wands generally are fairly well known. See the Queen of Cups. That's why I said Cancer energy. Interesting. So it's like when they're with this Queen of Wands, they're in the role of the King of Wands, but I don't think that's who they truly are. We have the Hermit and the Emperor over here. The King of Wands is creative, attractive, a natural leader, often finds himself in roles of leadership, and this Queen of Wands could be part of that for this person. This story has come up before, that they could be fairly, what are they getting free of, right? And then I see Judgment with the Queen of Cups. So I think there's a decision. Let me see. Eight of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Okay. If they're this Emperor energy here, yeah, I mean, this person, look at this. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. We had the 10 of Cups attached before. Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups. I feel like this person is willing to throw over a certain amount of security. It feels to me like the King and Queen of Wands here are quite well to do. They could be leaders in some way. What an odd reading. But yeah, I feel like they're swapping Pentacles for Cups. And with the Queen of Cups, I believe that's you that they're heading towards. Can I see that Five of Cups? The Page of Swords. I think it is. I think it is. I think they've got their eye on you. They do. The Three of Wands. This is somebody looking at a brighter future. Like they're looking out to a distant horizon. Look at the surfboard. The ocean could play a big role. Can I see the Page of Swords? Not wrong. It's the King of Cups. They're going from the King of Wands to the King of Cups. Being able to actually get inside of themselves. This is a very external energy. Now, I love the King and Queen of Wands. They're entrepreneurs. They can make a lot happen. It can also be a fairly surface level of a relationship based on being able to have things and make things happen and reputation. And they're leaving behind Five Pentacles because actually they're becoming the King of Cups, the Hermit, soul searching that and knowing that. Let me see the King of Cups. With that Five of Cups, it's like this internal longing that they have. See, Five of Swords, I feel like they wish they didn't feel that way, but they do. That's the thing. It's the Emperor. Unbelievable. I love this Emperor in the Light Seer. Look at him holding that big chess piece. Strategy, too. Holy. What will they say? The Eight of Pentacles came out with that look, the Ace of Pentacles. They want to make you an offer. Eight of Pentacles. This could be to work with them or build something with them. That's what the Emperor does. I mean, they could be leaving behind a partnership of a certain type to come towards a partnership of a different type. I see the Moon again and the Two of Wands. Well, isn't that interesting? Because we saw the Three. Now, this is them at home in their living room, looking out the window, having already grabbed hold of this Ace of Wands, which is the possibility with you. There's two wands there. They already made the decision. It's in their heart. Yeah, that's it. It's taking a long time, but it's a hard decision. I don't know if it's a hard decision per se, but it's maybe not easy to get out of. We do have the Moon at play as well. I want one more on that Eight of Cups because they already made the decision. Let me see. They already made the decision. The Knight of Cups. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to try to see how you're going to feel. And I say try because oftentimes that just isn't the way it goes when I do these readings. But let me see how you feel. How are you going to feel? I mean, King and Queen of Cups. That's pretty beautiful. The Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Nine of Swords. I feel like you might know this already. Or like you definitely know this person or you sense them. Ten of Cups again. And with this, I feel this could actually still be them because look, with this Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, and they've been getting free, right? All you need is one more wand and it completes the path and they're free. And there it is, the Ace of Wands. So I don't know what this complication is for them, but the Page of Cups is them getting their toe wet in the water. This is a message. I don't think they're going to tell you all of this. They might eventually, but it's very sweet. With the Page of Swords and Page of Cups, it's like they see something in you. Five of Wands again. Interesting. I feel like they think you can work together. Five of Wands. Maybe they feel like there's competition around you. And then the Two of Swords. Interesting. That decision. Now, in the Two of Swords, those swords are crossed over the heart chakra. And there is a new moon up there, meaning it's not letting off a lot of light. You can't see very clearly what's on the other side of the decision that you make. But remember, we saw the Ace, so they're going to do it anyway. Attached to the Chariot. Now, the Emperor drives the Chariot. And we have the Emperor here. Crazy. Okay, let's go to the blue deck. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Look at this, passion. Remember I said, this is the spark that gets everything started. Taking the plunge. Going for it. What else? Financial constraints. Interesting. Because I spotted that here. And the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, deceit. Queen of Wands. And then the Eight of Cups, right? Maybe they lost some money in whatever it is that they had to free themselves from. And then, look, man holding a heart. King of Cups. Here they come. One more. A contract. And then personal healing and happiness. Remember we saw the Hierophant earlier, didn't we? That can represent a contract. Personal healing and happiness. So they left behind something that was not, like I said, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is built by the King and Queen of Cups. One more. The fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, that's the heart chakra, and holding a heart. And then down here we have hostilities. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, King and Queen of Wands. I don't know what went on, but they're leaving it behind. And they want to have this Ten of Cups rather than the Ten of Pentacles. But it's not like there's no pentacles involved. It's just that they want to build it based on something else. Interesting. Mic check. Okay. Let's go. What do we feel here? Well, yeah, we'll definitely do talisman. Consider these to be like power words that you can take away from the reading with you if they resonate. Ace. Oh, what? Look what I grabbed. The lights here. Okay, well, we will just the Ace of Wands. Okay, I guess we needed to know that. And then the Two of Pentacles. See, that's them trying to work with all the things they got to deal with. They could be incredibly busy. The King of Wands, Emperor, certainly would be. They're trying to manage a lot. And that's that Temperance card too. Yeah, they want to free themselves, but they're trying to do it the right way. Now, where is the talisman? It's over here. Interesting, I grabbed that. Consider these to be like power words you can take away from the reading with you. Kind of sum it up if it resonates for you. We have divine guidance. Look, destiny. Remember the star? They're being pulled. They can't. Five of Swords, they can't not. Creativity. King of Wands. Feel like they want to create something with you. Eternal charisma. And then Luna. There's the moon. Beautiful. Okay. We'll close it off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. Certainly these can come out as advice, so take it only as it resonates. What an exciting reading. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. That's this, the King of Wands. New opportunities. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform the King of Wands into the King of Cups. Interesting. I keep seeing a light over here. Okay, let's get another one. Transformation. Oh, that is certainly the theme here. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Take the plunge. It's about to deepen. And with hostilities, it conquers all things, right? The fight worth the fight, as I always say. And then only time will tell. Wow. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. I mean, there could be the lack of trust going on, but there is something going on back here. Anyway, that's what I had for you. I hope it resonated somewhat. I hope it helped you. Take care, my friends. Namaste. Now I want to do the announcement. I put a cut there because I will be putting the announcement elsewhere. I am very, very honored and excited to announce that I'm joining one of my mentors, one of my teachers, Mary Jo over at Soulful Revolution TV. There's a YouTube channel. During some of my most difficult times and my spiritual growth, Mary Jo played a very big role in helping to navigate that, as well as my return to tarot. Now, over at Soulful Revolution, there is a pretty diverse group of readers, and I am now one of those readers. I'm so honored to join that team. I've been following along and learning with them for the last 5 years. Although tarot's always been in my life, my journey back into it on a deeper level very much involved that. So on Friday, April the 11th, I am opening up private readings. Exciting for me on a lot of levels. I do enjoy the general readings on YouTube, but you know me, I like to go a lot more personal, a lot deeper. In private readings, I do live Zoom readings. There can be pre-recorded readings. There's a whole list over on soulfulrevolutiontv.com under the readers section. I will also put a link in the description box below to my page for those of you interested in having a private reading with me. There's various options you can choose from for reading types and lengths. And they do tend to go quite deep because, again, if you watch my channel, you know that. And they can be a lot more customized to who you are. I use entirety of energies within your birth chart. And I do prefer them in many ways to the general readings on YouTube because it has that one-to-one engagement, that energy exchange. So me, you, and my guides can work together to get the clearest messages possible. It's a very creative and free-flowing process. Anyway, I'll put that's part of what's happening and what's changing in my world. What's interesting, you guys, is that I actually opened Inward Eye Tarot on this channel in Libra season. And now in Aries season, I am expanding that out. This is the 1.5-year anniversary of my channel. I love you guys so much. I'm so pleased to be sharing this part of my journey with you. And continuously, as I do these readings, I feel your support. If you're interested in a private session, do follow that link below. I look forward to meeting you guys, and I look forward to diving deeper into what's possible with tarot and astrology. It's unlimited. See you soon, my friends. Namaste.